What determines the share price of a company? I've noticed over the years that it seems like there are a lot of things that can impact the share price of a company. And sometimes it's difficult to tell exactly which one it is or which thing it is. But I've come to think that it is a variety of different things, a basket of different variables. And I've put them into a few categories that I'd like to show you here. The four categories of variables that I would say impacts the company's share price is one, I think it's the first is what they own. What's on their financial statement, on the balance sheet? Uh, how many apartment buildings? How much cash? How many gold mines? How many oil wells or large tracts of land do they own? And what is the value of those collections of assets? And then two is what do they earn? They might not own very much. They might only own some telephones and desks if they have a large sales staff. But what they earn might show up on the income statement, and it could be quite large. So a person might look at that income statement and come up with a multiple as to what they think the company might be worth based on what they earn, as opposed to what they own. And then three is the speculative prospects. A company might not own very much or anything at all. They might not earn anything or very much at all. So in that case, it may be more about the speculative prospects. Maybe they are a research and development company in the technology field, or maybe a resource exploration company. They don't own much, they don't earn much, but they may have the possibility of discovering a gold mine that could be worth billions of dollars, or registering a patent that could cure some kind of disease, which could end up being very profitable in terms of helping lots of people with. And then lastly, public awareness and adoption. A company might own a lot, they might earn a lot, they might have great speculative prospects as well. But if the public doesn't know about it, and if there's no adoption by the public, the share price and market cap of the company, in other words, can end up being quite small. On the other hand, a company might not own anything. They might not earn anything. They might have no speculative prospects, but the public awareness and adoption might really be aggressive. And so the company might have a very high share price or a very high market cap, essentially for nothing at all underneath it, outside of a public opinion, which could, I guess, be represented by an empty present box with a beautiful bow, beautiful wrapping with nothing inside. So those are the general four categories I think that impacts the share price of a company: what they own, what they earn, what the speculative prospects are, and then lastly, the extent of public awareness and adoption of the company, whether or not the public or the investment managers of the world decide to buy the company stock. Those are the four general categories of variables that I think impact the company share price the most.